Let's talk about how to run a successful baking business in Nigeria. I've been baking since 2020 and to the glory of God, I have been doing it successfully. I know there are few beginners that are trying to come up into the baking industry and they do not know how to go about it. So here are a few tips on how to go about it. I have 6 tips for beginners trying to get into the baking industry. I know it is not an easy way, but with these few tips, I am sure you'll be able to navigate your journey in this baking industry. If you are new to this channel, allow me to introduce myself. I am TY of Savo by T. Kindly subscribe on my channel so as to get notified anytime I drop new videos. I drop videos of recipes, I drop videos of lifestyle, so kindly subscribe to my channel. So I'll be listing out the 6 tips that I feel you will be needing in this business, in this baking business. First off, I'll start with your niche. In baking, you need to know the kind of jobs you can be able to do. When I started baking, I love buttercream frosting and I like whipped cream frosting, but fondant is a bit difficult and it took me a bit of time to know a lot about fondant. But whipped cream and buttercream are the easiest for me, are the easiest ones to work with. We have some bakers that they do not take fondant works. There are some that they do not take whipped cream jobs too, but I do the 3. So you need to know your niche. You need to know the one you're very, very good at, because if you are starting up as a new baker, you need to be able to deliver value. When you are able to deliver value, people will be able to pay for your services without being questioned. So try to know your niche. Try to know what you can do very well without stressing over it. So you can start up with, if it is buttercream you are good at, you can start up on that. You can just push that buttercream. There are many people that are cashing out on buttercream cakes. If it is whipped cream cakes, you can do the same thing. And if it is fondant too, just make sure you charge your worth when you're collecting it, when you are collecting fondant job, because it is quite stressful. I mean, why would you collect such a job without collecting that big money? So you need to know your niche very well. The second on the list is basic equipment. So in this baking industry, in this baking journey, you cannot get all the whole equipment, because the more you're buying today, another one comes out tomorrow. If you buy a new equipment today, another one comes out tomorrow. So the basic equipment you'll be needing as a beginner in the baking journey include measuring cup, scale, palette knife, trimming knife, baking pan, of course, piping bags, few nozzles, your turntable. Of course, there's no way you'll be able to decorate the cake without turntable. You can actually go for the plastic ones. We have plastic turntables, we have the aluminium one, and we have the steel one. If you can also afford a hand mixer as starters before you get your tabletop mixer, you can also get an hand mixer. You'll be needing a spatula, you'll be needing scraper for your cake finishing to make your cake smooth. So I think these are just a few things you need. Let's talk about recipe. When they call baker, you're not just baking stuff. You're baking from your heart. You're baking out moist, good cakes. Let your recipe do the talking. Let your baked goods do the talking for you. As a startup baker, you need to invest in a very good recipe. I cannot say otherwise, because it is your recipe that will make your customers, that will make you have returning customers. And if you have returning customers, you'll also get in referrals, because I can't imagine buying something that is very, very good. I'm going to speak good about it. I'm going to tell people about it that, oh, I got this stuff and it's so good. So you need to invest in a good recipe. And if you're finding it difficult to work with your recipe, I have an online class that I sell recipes about few cake flavors, and it is going to help you grow. I can't even lie. My customers come back and refer people after they taste my cake. Starting up as a baker is so hard. To get customers. So what should you do to get these customers? First off, you can give your baked goods to your families, to your friends, to your neighbors, to your church people, just so they can be aware that, oh, this person is a baker. When next a family event is coming up, when next a church event is coming up, they can actually bank on you because they've tasted your product and they feel like, oh, it is good, she'll be able to handle it. So when you're starting up, please do not hold on to things. Do a lot of freebies. On Sundays, you can do a little cupcakes to your church. It's just for awareness, so people will know that, oh, this person's cake is very lush. In short, you can decide to be baking your church cake every month as a Thanksgiving this thing. I am not saying you should go out of your way to make stuff, but people need to be aware. And to do awareness, you need to spend money. And there is one thing they talk about: if you do not lose some, you cannot gain some. So you need to spend so you can receive. Now let's talk about packaging. First off, you need a brand name. Then after a brand name, you need a sticker. So from there, you can get a branded nylon, you can get a branded box. As I don't know how your pocket is, but let's start with a branded sticker. And you cannot expect that I get something from you for the first time and you package it out with a black nylon bag or a poly bag. I won't want to come back to you. I won't want to patronize you again, because I feel like, oh, I think this person is just doing this business for fun. This person is not taking their brand like the way they are supposed to take it. So I won't want to invest in such a thing. I would advise you invest in packaging, no matter how little, no matter how small. Please invest in your packaging, because not even these days that all these our Gen Z buddies, people like unboxing and all those stuff. They unbox your stuff, they want to show the world that, oh, I just got this package from so person. Just imagine there is no sticker, there is no branded nylon. How are you going to be identified, right? So I would like you to invest in packaging as an upcoming or a beginner baker. Okay, right now, if I'm correct, we've talked about 5 tips on how to run a baking business in Nigeria. So which brings me to the very last one, because this is like the vital part. Start your business. If you do not start this business, everything I've said earlier is just a waste of time. Yes, I know you might not want to start. You are afraid of being called a failure. You are afraid of failing. You are afraid of not selling out. You are afraid of not getting customers. It is normal. The people that started 10 years, 20 years ago, they also started afraid. I started afraid. I got to know a lot of things on the journey. And yes, you are going to doubt yourself countless of times. You're going to ask yourself why you started. Sometimes you even cry yourself to sleep. You are going to question your decisions if you're on the right path. But I'm telling you, you are on the right path. It is going to just take time. And you know what they say about people who fall? The ones who fall and get up is stronger than the ones who never try. So give it your best shot. Go out there, make a change, do what is best for you, because I put it to you that in a few years' time, you'll be proud of yourself. You'll be grateful to yourself that you started this journey. Because at the end of the day, no one is coming to save us. We are our own savior. If you watch to this point, kindly click on the subscription button and subscribe on my channel. Kindly engage. Let me hear your baking experience. If you are just starting, if you're about to start, if you're learning, let me hear about your baking experience. Let's chat in the comment section. Bye for now.